Hey, what's up, guys? This is DJ. New and updated mods been released on the Mod Hub for Farm Sim 22. In total, we got 28 mods today for all platforms. We got 18 new and 5 updates, and PC Mac players got 4 new and 1 update. In today's video, I'll show you all the new mods, plus their customization, and we'll go over all of the mods that got updated, and we'll review a few of them. Starting off today with some new ones for all platforms, we have the Sodimac Pack from Universe Modding. Yeah, man. So we've got 5 different trailers in here. We've got one. This is this trailer right here. This was a spreader. We've also got regular just trailer setups for the other 4. So let's go in and take a look. First one is the MiG 8800, 27,500 liters, 24 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. We've got a couple different setups here. We could bump that up to 34,000. We could do the silage kit version of this. Of course, you've got your spreader as well. Wheel options give us Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Strautmann, and back in again. You cannot change all those up. Well, you could change up the Michelin tire, so that is good. Moving on, we have the KLE 2408. This is a bulk trailer. Wheel options look to be exactly the same. This one holds 34,200 liters. Moving on, we have the KTP 21, a little bit of a smaller, like a rock trailer, something like that. 9.5 thousand liters. We've got the same wheel options, and then you got a couple different setups for Michelin tires. Very cool there. Next, we have the 6321 or the 2020. So this one you could do regular grain body, silage body, and back down. We have the same wheel options, which is nice, and you can change up those Michelin tires. 20,800 liters on the main, 25,000 in the mid, and 31,200 at the top. And your last trailer is going to be just a bigger version of that. 29,300, 36,000, or 44,000. Same wheel options. Good to go. Very neat Sodimac Pack from Universe Modding. Next up, we have the Fendt 900 Vario Forestier. This is a very interesting looking Fendt 900. Starting off 305 horsepower, 600 liters of fuel, 37 mile per hour max speed, and we got a 10.9 ton weight if that matters to you. Engine options bring us to 930 with that 305. We also have 336, 366, 396. And back in, nothing over 400 wheel brands. We have Trelleborg, Michelin tires, Continental, Midas, BKT, Strautmann, and Nokian tires. Nothing too crazy in here. Looks like we got all standard stuff that you would expect to see. Design. We have the forestry design or not. Extinguisher, yep or nope, down there on the front right. Or left rather. We have warning signs that can be added or taken away if you prefer. Main color, we've got a couple different Fendt colors, communal and black. We have the grid color for the very front, which is nice to see. And then we have rim color options as well. And I love that the base color is black. We have 2 different black colors, which is awesome. Plus a license plate. Super, super cool. Very unique Fendt 900. Next up, we have another small tractor. And from the size of it, I'm going to bet you're probably going to like this in vineyard work. 65 horsepower on the Semi-Agron 3 Series. Manual transmission, 70 liters of fuel, and it'll go 24 miles per hour. All pretty standard stuff. I love the rack on the back. I love the open cab version. This is awesome. I'd love to have something like this in real life. We can bump that engine from 65 to 75 or 85 horsepower if you really want to. Wheel options give us Trelleborg. We also have Michelin, Midas, Strautmann, and Nokia tires. And we got a couple little change-ups here, but nothing too wild and crazy, if you know what I mean. Roof setups, we can throw a top on there if you guys want to, but I think that kind of just changes it up completely. I do love the open cab setup. Fenders, we've got without or with in the front. Front loader option, yeah, you got a full-size quickie front loader on here, so definitely go with the smallest one, and even that one's a little bit big for this, but whatever, it looks cool. And then we've got rim colors, basically just all of them. Go through, find what you like. I think a gray or white would be perfectly fine on here. And you do have a license plate if that matters to you. Next, we have the Strautmann 3-way tippers. That is for left side, right side, and back way tipping. We've got a tandem version and we've got an open version as well. I don't know what I mean by those. You could see the 2 wheel options there. 18,000 liters and 18,000 liters respectively. We can go to a 2/3 to 12,000. We can also bump that down to 6,000 if we want to. We got it in a bell trailer. We also have the hydraulic back door, which raises the whole thing. That's kind of cool. And then we have wheel brands, starting at BKT. We have Continental for road tires, Trelleborg, and back in again. We do have some big old chunky BKTs, which is cool. Continentals, we got some nice road tires for those, and Trelleborg, just some good stuff for trailing around your farm. Now, back hydraulic connection. It's going to be a little black circle on the left side. And if it's not there, it's just not there. And if it's there, well, it is there. And we also have everything that goes to the front connecting that too, which I find really cool. And yeah, if you thought this would be exactly the same, you'd be absolutely right. It's exactly the same. Both of these are a pin hitch, so they will work together. Add them up, do what you want to do. Hey, it's a pretty cool trailer, man. A little bit of a smaller tipper now. We have the Herculano S1ET. It's not going to be phoning home, but it may find a way in your mod hub. That was a bad joke. Let's move on. 3.6 thousand liters. We've also got a bell trailer version and back and forth. No customization options other than that. We got a license plate on the back too, so there is that. And you got a nice little tractor triangle on the back. I like this. Good looking trailer. If you are using the Massey Ferguson 5S 2023 from AMG Agri or AMG Gaming, you definitely want this. This is the front loader that matches that. The Massey Ferguson FL 4121, aka the Series 2023. He's going with a couple different versions here. They're both virtually identical. It's just two different numbers in real life. And if you guys work with Massey Ferguson front loaders, you may know the difference between these. If you do, hey, let me know down in the comment section. Otherwise, we've got with or without that guide pole on there. And we've got hydraulic hoses, yes or no. And then we have the main color, which matches up perfectly with the colors on the Massey Ferguson 5S, which is very, very cool. Now, if we bop out real quick, we'll go find that Massey Ferguson 5S 2023 model right here. We'll go down to our front loaders, and we will select Massey Ferguson. It looks kind of like the Harrow ones or the Quickie, but Massey Ferguson right there, you're good to go. Next, we have a subsoiler, the Lizard U484. This subsoiler is 3 meters wide. It goes 7 mile per hour max speed, and it requires 180 horsepower to pull it. There's no customization options. What you see is what you get, and what you get is a very, very detailed mod. Next, we have a shallow cultivator, the Harrow. This is quite literally what the name of it is. Harrows. 32 discs on here all together, 50 horsepower, 3 meters working with at 11 miles per hour. We got a couple different main colors, so that's going to be for your frame, and your design color is going to be for the discs, so you can really change up the color options. Next up, we got the Pallet Truck, 30 horsepower. All right, CVT transmission. I mean, you guys can see what it is. It'll go 6 miles an hour, which is pretty cool. I think that's awesome. Main color, we've got a couple different color options here. Design color, we'll just go with a gray handle for the top. Design, we'll go all black on those wheels. And then lastly, let's do something green at the very bottom. So there is that. Now let's get that. Let's get ourselves a pallet of some sort. I don't even know where those are. Here we go. Seeds. Yeah, let's get one of those. And we will, we can enter it just like that. We do have to turn it on, so be aware of that. And we roll around with it. Oh, this is pretty cool, dude. All right. I like this. And we'll go right up to our pallet. There we go. And it says we need to turn it on. So I have turned it on. And then we can race. What? Get out of here. What? So it doesn't look like we've got any straps, so there is that, so be ready. Yeah, rocking and rolling, man. I don't actually know if I need to turn it on or not. I'm not sure why you need to turn it on. But you know what? This works. So oh, I didn't know I was going to like this much. This is great. Next up, we have the Fliegl Loewe, or the Fliegl Lion. This is a sweeper. Just makes things disappear that's in front of you. We got a couple different setups, so you can put a blade on there if you want. We've got alignment or adjustment aid, and then we've got the attachment. So some of these are self-explanatory. One of them, I have no idea what it is. Maybe you guys can help me out. So we have the pallet fork, where you just slide your pallet forks in there and then use it. We've got a front loader, so you can actually attach this with a front loader or telehandler or ballad clamor. I don't know what that is, but yeah, whatever your ballad clamor. Yep, there you go. And then we have the design color of the bristles at the bottom. Next, we got the axe. Yes, an axe. Where's a tree? Find a tree. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put down my own tree. Landscaping, trees, and then we'll put down this tree looks like it really wants to be cut down. So we'll run over here to this tree real quick. There we go. Get this out. Your face isn't allowed to cut this tree. Fine. I put that there. Rude. All right, well, let's do it again. Landscaping, trees. Let's go with just the biggest tree we could find then, because I can. And here. Okay, look, there we go. Did it just go whap? Whap. Whap. It's like an instant cut, dude. Bam. All right, that's pretty cool. Next up, we got the Drawbar Frontweight, 500 kilograms on here, and we can change up the colors. Now, this is one of my favorite styles of weights. There's little slices in between. I love designs like this. Actually, the John Deere slice weight is my favorite weight in the game because of that. But this one doesn't say John Deere, so maybe, just maybe, we can get some red fans to use this one. And we got some placeable mods. First up is the Cow Farm Pack. There's a bunch to this, so let's take a look. First is going to be the metal shed. Very good metal shed, very good looking metal shed. And then we got a little space right there. Then, very similar to the metal shed, we have the cow farm. This holds 120 head of cattle, and it'll cost you $100 per day. It also is mentioned that I think you need a bucket or a shovel or a tipper just to get the manure. So manure works like normal. Just treat it like that. Farmhouse. We do have farmhouse. There we go. We can sleep, and can we change clothing? No, we cannot. So heads up there. Coming around over here, we have another shed. This is the grain storage. This is going to have a couple doors where we can open up. Nice area there. And a silo. Very, very cool. Works like normal. Just back in, dump it in, do what you got to do. And then we've got a shed there. Next up, we have the liquid fertilizer tank. This holds 12,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. And if you don't want to go to the store and buy your own, you could buy it right there. Very nice and easy. Next up, the small sheep barn. This holds 45 head of sheep. And we come around here and we could see inside. Looking very good. Food, of course. Water. I don't think water, actually. Nope, just food. And then your animals. There you go. And lastly, we have the gate and fence. So the gate is attached to the fence itself, and then we have this fence piece here. These are actually found in decoration and others. These are not found in your fences section, so they can't be snapped or anything like that. So when you're placing them down, just make sure you get close enough. Next up, we have the Red Barn Pack, and unfortunately for me, I've still got the axe. I was only able to place down a few of the placeables, so we're gonna have to show off a few and then delete some of them and put the other ones down. So let's start with the thing itself, the cow barn. This holds 150 head of cattle. We do have an area way up top, so we can go there. We've also got an area here where you could drop your food down, or maybe you want to put bales up into there. That can work too. Speaking of, let's go around towards the side right about here, and we've got more area under here. Of course, this is a big, massive area where you guys can feed your cattle and all that good stuff, and we have doors to the outside. This is going to be the main area right here. Of course, also where your food goes and that type of thing. We have done a full video on this, so if it looks familiar, that is why. We've also got areas down here. And you can go under here too, which is very, very cool. These are set up to really allow you to have some fun doing roleplay setups, things like that. I really, really like this barn pack. I mean, there's literally something for everything. So let's just move along. We also have the bees. This will hold, we'll do 2,000 liters of honey per day. And you can see we've got bees coming from everywhere on there. Then we've got the horse barn. Now the horse barn is pretty massive, 16 horses, so the max out. And then if we come around through here, we've also got a way to open the windows. which is just super cool. They didn't have to add that, but they did, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Of course, all the gates open. If you got horses in there, anything like that, you could do great role play stuff with this as well. Massively, massively beautiful barn. I did talk about upstairs. You cannot get up there, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. Then we have the chickens. So this is for your chickens. We can hold approximately 200 of them. We can open this up, and we come in here. Food goes there, and then your chicken eggs will go, I think it's on the back side over here. Yeah, eggs go right over there. So very, very cool. And then that is all the way around. Next to last, we have your sheep. Sheep go here, and they go bah. And then we can hold approximately 75 of them. So not a massive amount, but it is what it is. And lastly, but not leastly, we have the little baby piggies. 150 little baby piggies go through here. And that's about it. Absolutely beautiful barn, absolutely beautiful setup, but these are just the animal barns that come with this pack. And here's literally the rest of the buildings that come with this pack. So let's start off with this one. This is the 3-bay workshop, $30,000, and we got automatic lights on everything, by the way, so that is very nice. Come in here, you can work on your vehicles, all you need to. Again, 3 bays here, you do what you need. Also, great animation on these doors. Next up, we have the open garage. So, just a full drive-through area open garage place right here. You can pull in cedars or planters. Maybe you want to do some smaller tippers. Maybe you got a flatbed semi-truck you want to pull in here. That will work just fine, too. The open garage, 50 grand on that one. Then we have the drive-through shed. So, this is kind of similar to the other side, except it's just a drive-through shed, but it is bigger as well. Very cool there. We got automatic lighting. Then we have the open shed. This bad boy right here, 15 grand. And it is very, very large. So I think you'd be able to fit most combine harvesters under here, semi-trucks, things like that. You'd be good to go. Next, the equipment and bale storage. $25,000. And very, very beautiful through the inside. And there you go. We're saving that one for last. Next is the farmhouse. $50,000 for this. And as you can see, it did terrain itself for me, even though I used a free build mode. So just heads up there, it will change up your terrain, and you will have to piddle with it a little bit, as it were. It just is what it is. It's lined up with the base game one. It's just changed up, kind of red. Change of clothes, and you got a shop item right here. Yeah. Interesting. Like that. Like that. Next up, we have the windmill. $15 per day upkeep, but $120 per hour income. Very cool there. Then we have the small barn with silo. 250,000 liters in that silo. Price is going to be 50 grand for this. And we got a little barn here as well. You can put some smaller equipment, maybe some bales or pallets, things like that. Getting up top is a little bit more difficult, so I'm not sure what you're actually going to keep up there, but yeah, still exists. And then we have a larger barn if you guys want to go with that. This holds 500,000 liters in the silo right here, and we've got 2 different shed areas. So we have this area right here. We do have an area up top, but you'd actually have to like use forks or something to put stuff up there. And then we've got this area right here, which is another just massively long indoor area. I think this would be perfect for bales, pallets, things, long-term storage, that type of thing. And lastly, the big barn storage. $50,000 for this. Huge doors. We walk in, and again, we have the same area up top. 2 big doors, one on either end. And we've also got storage areas on the left and the right. The one on one side is open, where the other is closed on one end. And there you go. That is the red barn pack from FSG Modding. Goodness gracious. Next, we've got a pack of 4 buildings. This is the Piave Building pack. So, as you can see through here, they look very either Spanish, maybe old Italian, something like that. They are absolutely beautiful, I will tell you that much. We've got an area here where you can sleep. This, of course, is a farmhouse. We also have a vehicle workshop, so we have a sleep trigger and a workshop on the same placeable. Yep. And I'm trying to get up here. There we go. And we've got an area up here where you can throw up big bags, pallets. Maybe if you're using the liftable bell mod, you can put stuff up there. Very cool. And then we've got, of course, big open shed here with a couple open areas. We've got a massive open shed with a lot of different columns for easy support. And then a very small little shed for the side. Is there a way to get in that? Nope. No, there is not. Next up, got the cow shed. This will hold 40 cows. I know what you're saying. Only 40? Yep, only 40 cows in here. Great animations on the doors. I believe all the doors have animations. Very nice, very nice. That is not a gate. I wonder if we come up to this. No, the door's going to close again. We may have to be on the inside. I don't know. Let's find out and see. So we have closed gate, open tools, mod, nip. So, might not be able to go inside there. We can't open those. We can even open this. Don't even need to open that, but we can. Very cool. And then in through here. So, I can kind of see now why this only holds 40 head of cattle. I get it. Boop, right there. You got your milk and everything else that you need all the way around. Very cool. Very cool. I like this. Next to last new one for all platforms is going to be the wooden barns for Barty. Yes. Did you see that? It's like a ninja running over there. Do it again. Boosh. Very, very cool. And it looks like we may have some doors on the other side as well. JK. I guess not. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's go around there and let's see, because those definitely look like doors, right? Oh, you got to open them from the outside. Okay. I see you. I smell what you're stepping in. So we got 3 doors on the backside, 1 there, and then we've got 1 area here. And I believe this is exactly the same. It's just about $1,000 cheaper, I believe, or $500 cheaper. Yeah. Yep, just a lighter version. Okie dokie. And your last new one for all platforms from Gamer Designs. We have the construction fence. Look at this. It's the orange fence. I love this. So, of course, there is no gate or anything like that. It's just the fence itself. Go in, go to decorations, go to your fences, go to the very end and go whoop and make a fence. Yeah. And making our way into mod updates for all platforms. First one is the SYN TRAC version 1.2.0.1. They've added the SYN TRAC ST420. They've also added the dashboard live and massive display rework on both SYN TRACs. They've added a new beacon strobe light to both SYN TRACs and many other optimizations. Additional features and recommended mods include the Asaria Pro for precision farming. You've also got passenger seating with Kubota DLC and semi-trailer attacher. They do say the attacher plate is too high for standard trailers though. And here is that SYN TRAC, the ST420. Just a comparison. This is the, pre-production version that we've seen for the past few games. And here we have the new version right here. 420 horsepower, automatic transmission. We got 480 liters of fuel, 49 mile per hour max speed. It is a quick boy at 12.7 tons. And it is a heavy boy as well. Configurations, we had default, we have the adapter A in the back. You could do that with the 5th wheel. You could do a couple different options through there, and then back into standard again. Engine, we do have one that'll go up to 80 kilometers. I believe that's the C60. I don't know. You guys figure that one out. Wheel brands, we got a couple different ones through here as well, which is very, very nice. You can even throw on those broad wheels, which I do love those. Steering wheel setup in the front, you got a concept or a default. Door configuration, we have the wiper or regular doors. Siding lights, got a couple different side light versions. Side panels, nice, I like that. Capacity, we've got a couple different versions here, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where those go. I should probably also go up here to the top and change this over. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Making our way down into main color. Here we've got 4 main colors. We've got a bunch of different design colors as well. And we have every single rim color. So that is nice to see. And then you got your license plate. Very, very cool. Next up, we have the Fendt 700 Vario Series version 1.1. Fixed all model errors, new decals in the interior of the Fendt 700 SCR and S4. Dark mode in all 3 generations. Track width has been adjusted. They've added IC control support, which does require the interactive control mod, PC only, and mouse control or IC can both be configured for consoles, which is great news. Thirdly, we have the Pinnacle 6x4 Tanker version 2. Tank color's been added, AHK options have been added, and capacity has been added up to 20,000 liters. Taking a quick look here, you can see we've got the attachment option, which has been added, and capacities of 14, 16, 18, and 20,000. We also have that tank color as well, which we could change up. Very cool. Next to last mod update today, the Lizard Sam 3T version 1001 added fender config. And lastly, an update to the IBC And Pallets Stack mod from ADA Modding and the AVP team. This is version 1.4. All wrapping balers now wrap straw and hay. They've also added speedy bale wrappers, added speedy wrapping balers, and wait, aren't those the same? And added many more foil color configurations, and also fixed the Helm herbicide being priced wrong. And here we have those speedy wrappers and these speedy bale wrappers and speedy wrapping balers, which is kind of cool. So we've got a couple different versions. We have the realistic and then we have the speedy version as well. Now, you guys just like myself would love to know how fast these actually will go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, which is just the standard version. We'll go and get that. Now, let's come over here. We'll get this version, but we'll make it changed up. So here's all the... Bruh, did you really do nitro blue as a wrap color? I love you, man. So I'm going to get both of those. I'm going to come and we're going to get ourselves a track tour, just something basic. This should work. Where's my Massey Ferguson at? There we go. Let's go and get this bad boy. We'll jump in here and we'll see the wrapping speed for the first one, which should be normal. And then the second one should be fast. And I'm not going to wrap up anything. I'm just going to kind of cheat up the grass a little bit. Oh boy, there we go. Yeah, fill up and we'll fill up with grass. So, kicking it back, load it up. So, all pretty standard, going normal, not mega fast whatsoever. It is quick, but it's pretty normal speed overall. So, not bad, and then, boop. Great animation, looks good, okay. Now let's go over here to the one version that says speedy. It should also say speedy when we back up to it, which it does. There we go. I also love that it says speedy. That's great. And we will do grass, kick it back. Seems like it's going about as fast as it was earlier. And now let's see how fast this takes. Definitely seems to be going a little bit faster. And then... boop. So I'm not quite sure how much faster that is, but it does seem like it is faster. So at least at the very end of the day, that is good. Making our way over to new ones for PC and Mac players. First one is the Dashboard Live mod. So the short DBL allows you to display all kinds of information on your board computers and or dashboards in all kinds of tractors, no matter what brand they are. A zoom function is included for better viewing of displays, and if supported in the vehicle, the right Alt key and left arrow keys can be used to scroll through these displays. How cool is that? The displays actually work now. In multiplayer game, the DBL synchronizes engine temperatures, fuel, and air consumption from server to the client. So you've got all kinds of stuff in here for the base game, status of the front and rear linkage, status of the animated implements and trailers, fill levels, compass heading, PTOs, and display of the current active implement, which is really cool. Then you can use the vehicle control add-on, enhanced vehicle mods, guidance, steering, a GPS mod, headland management, and proceed. All of those are supported, but they are optional as well. This is really, really cool. But they do say important Dashboard Live has to be built into vehicles first to integrate functions and displays. A rough installation guide is included with the mod, and you'll be able to watch some video tutorials and things like that soon. Further ideas are welcomed on their GitHub. And we got a surprise mod that showed up last minute for PC and Mac players. This is Monette Farms Map from Mapper's Paradise. Now, one thing, I'm guessing there's either some branding or maybe one or two things that need to be fixed up for console players. That's just my assumption. I will be talking about this either over the weekend or on Monday at Farm Sim News once we get some more information from Mapper's Paradise. However, Monette Farms is here. Yes, it is. We did a full video showing this map off. Not a whole lot has changed since then, so you're not going to see much different, much new here. The map is based off of Monette Farms headquarters located in Swift Current, Canada, and they own and operate several other farms across Canada and into the United States. This map itself consists of 17 fields of various sizes and shapes, Monette Cattle Farm, we also have Monette Seed Production, and many new farm and map models themselves, which is probably why you saw my thing kind of jigging out there at the very beginning. It was going loading in all those new textures. Let's take a look at the PDA and see what we get. And what we get in new farmer mode is field number 8 down at the bottom. Then we get number 11. We got 20 over there. 20 is going to be your main farm, by the way. They're the main farm area. Very cool spot there. 30, 28, and number 1. So a lot going on there. And pricing for the field, not bad at all. This is a full-fledged 2X map, same size as base maps for all platforms. $886,000 for that field. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Let's go down here. I want to show you the main farm area just real quick because this place is something special. And you can also get lost in here a little bit if you don't pay quite much attention. So again, you're going to see a little bit of jerky and a little bit of laggy. Don't worry, that's just my computer loading in all the new assets. So if we come around here, we've got some new door openings and some new animations for those. Very cool through there. And we've got those all throughout as well. So 6 huge garage doors on here. 2 at the end, 3 over here on the right, and we've got 1 massive one over here on the far end. Very cool through there. Oop, loading in all kinds of new stuff today. We've also got this area here, which is where your workshop is going to be. So if we come in here, we go here, whatever's in that spot, you can actually work on. Super cool there. We've got areas all in and out through here. You can get into there very quickly. We could go upstairs. We've got an area there. Go here and open up the door, and then we can go through here. We've got an office there overlooking everything. That door doesn't open. I don't think that one does either. Nope. Go through here. That one does not open, so it looks like only the ones with door knobs will actually work. We can open up this glass door and walk in. Now in the other version, yeah, there's no glass here. Lobby! And then we've got your office areas through here too. A lot of different office spaces. Monette Farms on there. And we can go down the stairs. And this takes us into the break room. How cool is that? Now we're back onto the bottom. And boop. Right through there. Now this map may give us the most amount of stuff I've ever seen ever on a map. Ever. So, we got a JCB Fast Track 4220. That's your smallest tractor. We also have 2 quad tracks, and we've got a wheeled Steiger and a Magnum. 2 semi-trucks, 4 combine harvesters, 9250s across the board. We do have a pickup truck. We've got a couple trailers through there. We've also got Demco auger wagons, 2 of them. 3 big headers. We've got a corn head. We've got a big case speed tiller. We got some Borgo stuff. This is a required mod, by the way. The Borgo Paralinko drill and air cart. You're going to need this installed. And if you don't have it, it will install it for you once you download it. But you probably already have it. We got a small baler, small tedder, loading wagon. We got some stuff for doing cattle feed. We got a front loader tools. I'm sitting here yawning right now. And we've got a belt. Now you're going to need the belt. Because see all these grain bins? All these bins? They're all real. They all work. Every darn one of them. It's a bit ridiculous, if I'm honest. You can see through here, we've got all these areas. And then all over here. So, what do you think? Are you excited for Monette Farms? And do you know why it didn't release on consoles? Hey, let us know. Your next new one for PC and Mac players today is the Los Antonios TOLVA 240. This is basically like the TOLVA 240 trailer that we got from Lizard brand yesterday for all platforms, but this one is for PC and Mac players only. 24,000 liters, all bolt crop at the very bottom, as you can see. 13.3 tons and 280 horsepower is required. License plate again on the very back, just like yesterday, left or right. And then we have different hitch options for the front. We've got a ball hitch or a pin hitch. And your last new one for PC and Mac players today is the Farmers Savings Bank branch. Now, of course, it's got some nice decorations and everything, but what does it do? Well, really, at the end of the day, it allows you to access your finances menu. However, there's a little bit more to it than just that. So this costs you $85,600. It'll also cost you $200 per day for daily upkeep. But we've got $50 per hour income, which is very, very cool. It's got night lights, passive income, and a cash advance loan and repay loan option. So there you go. And your only mod update for PC and Mac players today is basically identical to the crossplay version of the SYN TRAC. This is just the Pro Edition. They've added the SYN TRAC Series production with the ST420, added dashboard integration, added strobe lights, and many other optimizations. Well, guys, that is it for today from Monette Farms and Farm Sim News, the new mods, at least for the week. I have changed up the live stream schedule a little bit for tomorrow. It's just going to be from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, doing multiplayer with some friends. I'm still getting over this little cold sinus infection thing that I've got, so I'm doing my best, and I just feel like going 8 hours straight may not be the best for my health tomorrow. So I'm trying to take care of myself and take care of you guys all at the same. Hope you understand. Nonetheless, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam, double check your notifications. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Peace.